guys, the month of December is behind us, so it's time to quickly flip through my planner and just show you a little bit of the spreads I did in December and talk a bit about them. I do have sticky notes throughout this month just to cover up some personal stuff I'm not comfortable with you guys seeing. So we are to December. I love this kit. I really did. The glitter sometimes felt a little much, but all in all, it worked for me. December was a huge month for me. I moved into my new apartment on the 1st. You know, things like I finally had internet. There was the first snow we had. We had Hanukkah during this month. I bought myself a brand new printer, which the video on me like talking about that printer already went up. My channel grew a lot. You know, you can tell the big jumps. I reached 100 subscribers. My birthday was this month and it was the end of the year. All in all, like, pretty like crazy month, and with that in mind, I want to tell you that I didn't use my planner as much as I should have. I know a lot of things got left behind, especially when I was looking through this. I'm like, crap, I never did that thing on my to-do list. So yeah, so that's my monthly. So looking at my memories section, I didn't really put a spread, but I do have some things that I put in here. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. And then on the notes side, I really kind of failed with this. I forgot to put like the end amounts of everything. I forgot to put in when my videos went live, but I did use the 2018 planner idea section and this like idea section here to like really like plan things out in terms of my new planner. And then this right here was me pre-planning for my January kits. So far I only put my New Year's kit on there. So that is my monthlies. Let's move into the weeklies. So the first week in December, I used my Ice Queen kit. I thought, especially this character right here, like just looking all tough and badass would really help me feel great about the move, which I was freaking out about. I have my last few munchkins of the count. Oh, are these munchkins? I think they're emojis. Sorry, my last few emojis of the countdown to my move. And I basically freaked out this entire first half of the week about moving. And I finally did end up moving on this Friday. It was a rough day. Woke up early, drove to sign my lease and get my keys, picked up the truck, went back to my house, loaded up the truck, which was a nightmare, drove to my new apartment, and by the time we got here, because it's winter now, it was already dark outside, unloaded everything while it was dark, carrying it upstairs and being like freezing cold, and I might have had a few mental breakdowns. Luckily, my boyfriend was there to fix things. And also, as we figured out that night, my gas company, while they had told me that they had turned on my gas and come and had unlocked everything, they didn't. So we didn't have heat our first night, so we were just like fully clothed in coats, huddled for warmth on my bare mattress on the ground. Really great first night in my new apartment. But I slowly got things better. I did have to work a little bit on Saturday, but I was able to mostly get this weekend off to kind of get things going. So as you can see, I really didn't use my notes section at all, and this was meant to be like a last minute to pack list, but I ended up having just like a running piece of paper with everything because this just wasn't enough room. I was gonna put in like my what I used to track here. I don't do that anymore because I don't need to because I've moved closer to work, but I used to track how much I would drive for work. Don't need that, but I did stick to my no spend mostly because I didn't have time to spend money. Let's move to the second week of December. This was the only Christmas kit that I used during the month. I don't celebrate Christmas, but I really did want to be able to use one Christmas kit. I think this kit's called Christmas Wonderland, but I'm not sure. The reason I used it is because on this Saturday, no, it was on Friday because I covered it all up. On the Friday, my work had our annual holiday party, and I thought this was the only week where it made sense for me to use a holiday kit. So as you can kind of tell, especially with the checklist, I really relied on my planner this week because I was trying to get back into a routine. I function best when I am stuck in a rut where I know exactly what I need to be doing, not because it's written in my planner, but because it's just routine. So this week was me trying to get it back on track. I still haven't gotten into a routine, but it's definitely getting better. You can see a lot of like rescheduled stickers in here, but happened. This Monday, I was tasked with traveling for work pretty far away, which I didn't enjoy, and it kind of threw off the rest of everything. So then this Friday, I have it covered up. I didn't need to go into the office, but I had like several meetings and trainings, and then I had like an hour to get ready for the holiday ball, and then it was all over. It was like 1 in the morning, and I just kind of crashed. And then early the next morning, they had a training scheduled for us. I had to arrive at 8:30 a.m. It was a little rough, and it lasted all day, and I didn't put it in here. I put it in my monthly. I'm pretty sure it was this. Yes, that was when we had our first snow, which was really exciting. Sunday, I had the day off from work, so I basically just kind of unpacked. I ordered Instacart, which is like grocery delivery for the first time. That was cool. I got some happy mail. This is the week my new Erin Condren planner, my 2018 planner came in, some Scribble Prints Co. and my new Pen Gems pen. And then this running to-do list, I used my This Is Fine sticker from Fox and Cactus, which I really leaned on this sticker a lot because it made me feel really great. So let's move on to the next week, which is my Hanukkah kit. The first day of Hanukkah was Tuesday the 12th, and I decided to make a full-on Hanukkah spread this year. I didn't do it last year. And I also did a rewind thing with a Hanukkah kit that I loved. So these colors were speaking to me, just, you know, like blue, of course, but then that splash of yellow, loving it. So again, I did rely pretty heavily on my planner. I don't know what I was saying at the beginning because I forgot. I really did rely on my planner. Even the sidebar was used like just immensely. So here we had, right here, starting the countdown to my birthday. Let's start at the beginning. We started with Monday where I visited Santa for the first time ever. I'm Jewish, so I don't like take pictures with Santa every year, but I did that. Then let me see what's under this. Oh, I had a training back where my house is, so this was my like to-do list of things to grab. And then it was also the night of the Alabama special election, so you know a girl was drinking. Then I had a webinar at work and some like training. I made latkes. My period started. I went to IKEA. I decided a lot of things. I watched Mean Girls with my boyfriend. He'd never seen Mean Girls before. Then Friday we watched Star Wars. That was because, yeah, my boyfriend left on this Saturday for Colorado for several weeks, which was a little sad. And then, wow, like I ran out of checklists, so I made one here in the corner. But all in all, this was a really, really just incredibly, I don't even know how to properly explain to you how busy of the week this was. So this kit is called my Let's Snuggle kit, I'm pretty sure. It was such a busy week that the only full box that didn't get fully covered up is this one, and I'm really glad about that because she's very cute. Oh, we didn't see Star Wars on this Friday. Star Wars came out on this Friday. Sorry, I just remember that we watched Star Wars the night before my boyfriend left. We actually watched Star Wars on this Monday, and my boyfriend left on Tuesday. Great. So we watched Star Wars. It was pretty good. This is, again, my countdown to my birthday. Oh, Tuesday, very exciting. I bought myself my new printer on this day. I was going to go to Staples just to kind of, like, see, like, I was planning on going after work, I'm pretty sure, and then just see what they had and, like, do a little more research. But I did research beforehand, and I kind of decided what model I wanted, or, like, what product I wanted, and then I was trying to choose, like, which, like, level of it, depending on the price. But then at work, I had a really stressful day. I got yelled at, cried a little, so buying the printer made me feel better, and I just went for it. We had the last night of Hanukkah. Winter finally began, although winter was here. So Friday was kind of my last day of work before the vacation, but Friday I showed up to work. You know, I did, you know, when you get into work, you have like that morning routine, you know, answer your emails, check your mail, do this, do that. So I did all that. That takes me usually about 30 minutes in the morning. I went out to go grab my first cup of coffee, and I noticed that it was so quiet outside my office. I usually just chill in my office because it's nice having my own place. But I look out and I realize there's like 3 people at work, tops. And I was like, what am I doing here? So I went ahead and I just left work. Let me check what's under here. Oh, this is just information about my bonus. I got a end of the year bonus, which I was really happy about, and I just wrote like what the bonus was and what I needed to pay off. I had some medical bills that I just finally paid off, which was really exciting. Some bills I just wanted to get paid early. Then my Secret Santa gift arrived on this Saturday. We just did like a Google hangout with all my Secret Santa, my friends, and it was just so much fun. Christmas Eve, I didn't do anything. I got drunk. I don't celebrate Christmas, so I was just really happy to not have work, so I got drunk accidentally, mind you, and I actually went on like a buying binge, whatever. I bought a lot of sticker kits, and they're starting to come in. And then I didn't really use, I forgot to use this. I did put in my like lunches, so like I put in my dinners here in these, and then lunches over in this box. I don't know how to track that because I don't want to just track dinners. I also want to track lunches. So if you have any ideas how to track that, that'd be great. So we have one last kit, and that is last week's kit, which was my birthday. This is the only matte kit of this month. Everything else is glossy. As of this kit, I have moved to matte. So some things other than that, since this blue was so dark, I went ahead and on most of the things I used my white Jelly Roll pen. I thought it would just be easier to write with. But this was a pretty busy week. I'm counting down until my birthday, which was the 30th. So I had the entire time off. So, like, I was not working this whole week. Like not in the office. So Monday, I did a lot of designing and working on like unpacking my house. Tuesday, I went out, I got a new credit card, I went to Target, went to Staples, I went to an animal shelter, and I met a very cute cat named Annalise. Had a migraine on Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday, I went back to my old house to do a little bit of cleaning, and then I bought some plants because I love me some plants, and then I took a nap because I had a really terrible migraine. Thursday and Friday, I had to work for about 3 or 4 hours each of those days doing some like virtual training for people, but mostly I was spending Thursday cleaning because Friday my boyfriend came. This is just all of his flight information and stuff that's covered up. I picked him up from the airport. I took him we went to the animal shelter again because he was jealous I'd gone without him, and then on the way home a snowstorm hit, and like a really bad one, so we needed to go from the animal shelter to his house for me to drop him off finally, and then back to my apartment. And normally that whole trip would take maybe 30 minutes. So we drove to his house, and that took 2 hours, and the roads were still pretty rough, so I decided to just stay there. We watched a movie, we had dinner, he stuck a pizza in the oven, and then we decided that we'd go back to my place. His dad doesn't like turning the heat up, so it was like 60 degrees, and I'm like, I can't do this. So we carefully drove back to my place. It took an hour where it usually takes 20 minutes. At first I wasn't a big fan of it, and I was kind of regretting doing it, but we got to my house. It's a nice 70. I jacked that up to 80 because very, very cold. Stuck a pizza in the oven because I don't cook. And we cuddled up, watched some movies, and I got to wake up, first of all, in my own bed, in my own apartment, which was nice, but it was my birthday. My birthday, I slept in, which I love sleeping in. We went to brunch at Denny's. I just love breakfast food in general. We came back, and I got presents, and then he took me to the fanciest steak dinner of all time. So it was just really nice. Then we had New Year's, where we went to IKEA, and I chose everything I wanted for my apartment. Like, not everything. I chose the big stuff, and I think next week is when I'm buying it and having it delivered. But I did buy, like, little things like small trash cans and a bath mat, and some shelving we needed for the bathroom. And we had New Year's Eve together, and it was really nice. So that is everything. Let me quickly show you, flip through all of this. So we have our December monthly. We have our notes and our memory. We have the first kit, which was the Ice Queen weekly kit, the Christmas Wonderland kit, the Hanukkah kit, the Let's Snuggle kit, and my birthday week. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I do have a few more things to say. The first one is, if you're interested in seeing my flip through my rewind planner, which is like a memory keeping planner and inserts, that video should have gone up just around the same time that this did, so you should check that out. It's just like more spreads to look at. I did say in earlier videos that I was going to have a flip through of my whole planner of me talking it through, but I realized that that wasn't very realistic. There really wasn't much to say, and since I've been doing these like monthly flip throughs for several months, like, you don't have it for like the first few months of the year, but those spreads were pretty rough as is, so I'm not going to do that. I am going to do like a fast forwarded flip through of my whole year. So you can check that out if you would like. That should be going up in a few days. For next year, I'm not going to do like monthly flip throughs. I don't think so. Not yet. We'll see. I was thinking of doing like quarterly, so I would do like January, February, and March as one, just because I feel weird uploading super short videos. But now that I think about it, I kind of like having these like quick short videos, so we'll see. Let me know what you think. Do you prefer to have like a monthly me talking about the 4 or 5 spreads I had that month, or would you prefer for it to be like for a 3-month period and the video be longer but you don't get as many videos? I'm not sure. Other than that, I will, actually none of these, the only one of these kits that is available in my shop, because I made all the kits, is my birthday week one, and it is only available in the horizontal. So if you're interested in this exact kit layout, I did list this. It's currently my only horizontal kit that is live. So if you're interested, check that out. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Doing flip throughs, plan with me's, all kinds of videos in this planner for the last few months has been just a real treat. I've honestly really loved it. I'm just a little bit emotional because after this video, it's the last video for this planner as far as I have planned. So I'm gonna have to retire it, find a new home for it other than like right on my desk. But don't worry, we've got a full year of planner videos coming out in my new 2018 planner. Thanks so much for joining me. It's been a blast to kind of like look through December and remember all the fun I had. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I put out all kinds of planner videos every week. And other than that, I will see you in my next video. Bye!